The book's about looking at daring raids made by commandos from the UK, and other people who are actually living, who ran to the United Kingdom after Dunkirk, and Churchill wanted a commando force. He'd first experienced what the commandos were in South Africa when he was fighting in the Boer War, and he wanted to not just wait for a German attack on these islands. He wanted to put the Germans on the back foot by attacking them. He knew that they had a very, very large area that expanded very, very quickly, and they didn't have the troop probably to look after that entire coastline that they'd taken. From the stretch all the way from Norway, if you think, all the way back around Denmark, all the way through France, all the way back to Spain, which was a neutral country, even though Franco was in charge of it and was sympathised with the Nazis, all the way into Italy. And so he wanted guys to raid and put the Germans back on the back foot. And it's about some incredibly brave human beings who sacrificed their lives so we could have, well, I'd be speaking German probably now if they hadn't done what they'd done. So, you know, so we could live in a free environment.
So how did their stories come to you? Did you do a lot of research
They're researched.
into it?
I have someone that helps to research them, do their research.
Yeah.
We had success with the book called British Fighting Heroes, and we wanted to develop it. And we looked, you know, you look for, there's a rich, unfortunately, a very rich source of stories where many people sacrificed their lives. Many of them were highly successful. Unfortunately, some of them weren't, and they were captured and tortured. And they didn't come back to the UK, and they weren't there for victory in Europe. So the book's as much to honour them and what they did and the sacrifices that they made in their families as to be an entertaining read. And bear in mind, it's not made up, it's all true.
So do you consider yourself more of an author than an actor these days? How do you sort of define yourself?
I think I define myself as keeping the walls from the door. So, you know, if people want me to write books and if Arrow want me to carry on writing, then we'll carry on doing books. If Sky want me to carry on making documentaries, I'll carry on making documentaries. And if somebody wants to give me a job as an actor and I'm not doing anything else, I'll definitely consider it.
You're not ruling out returning to EastEnders again then, maybe?
You never say never, and I've been saying that for the last 8-9 years. You never say never.